Hey, and welcome to the first episode of We Do Not Care, where confidence is queen and peace is protected. I am your coach, Coach Jay, your host. I'm your host, Coach Jay, and this is your new favorite place to heal out loud and to grow bold and live free. So I'm super excited about this episode. We're going to dive on into it in just a few seconds. But right now, I want you to take a few moments to share this broadcast. Please share this broadcast because, hey, you will be able to have opportunity to go live, like ask questions. We're going to laugh in the chat. So I want all the ladies to be here with us. So share it out, share it out, share it out to your girl. Text it to her. Grab that link. Text it to her. Um, Maybe put it on your Facebook page, Instagram, whatever page it may be sure to do so. While we're doing that, after you share, let me know that you have shared. Let me know you have shared and say, hey, drop a hello in the chat so I can shout you out. Drop a hello in the chat, but please take a moment to share as we give a few moments, just a few more moments, because I missed y'all. So I'm ready to dive in. Oh, we have someone already. Shanetta, she says, hey girl, hey, how you doing? Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't need that. Um, I'm gonna play us a little bit of music. Y'all continue to share us out. Let's see. We got another hello. Alexis says, hey girl, hey. Jasmine says hello. Hey, Jazz. Oh, grandbaby's here. Hey, granddaughter. Hey, granddaughter. Toxic says, hey, grandma. Y'all don't even worry about it. I'm a girl. All right, have y'all shared us out? Are y'all ready to get started? I know I am. I know I am. I know I am. I know I am. Now, I want y'all to know that the chat is free. If you have questions, if you want to say, yes, girl, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Anything you want to share in the chat, you are free to do so. But if you be like, damn, why that girl ain't here yet? If you want to share us out again to her, do so. Okay. All right. All right. We're about to get started. So again, I am Coach Jay, but tonight I'm just your host, and we are here for the We Do Not Care Club. Yeah, we say that, we believe that, and let me tell you why. This podcast exists because, let me first say, I started this podcast. I want to say this is our third season, right? And it started initially, the whole goal of this podcast was there are things that our community of women don't know. There are things that I wanted to share. I wanted to honor different women on this platform. I wanted to have education piece on this platform. I wanted to have the girl talk on this platform where we just keep it real. It is what it is. I say what I say. I mean what I say. That's just me. Now, I'm glad about it. So, with that being said, we started out, we had like girl talk. I had special guests. I had a lot of special guests on this platform just coming up here and sharing things. And we will still do that. We will definitely still have special guests and all of that. But it was called We Society, Women's Experience. Hence, you see Women's Experience up here. That is the branding of the company, Women's Experience, because it is a woman's experience. Um, Women go through so much, whether they share it or they don't share it, they still go through. And so we learn through our experiences and we grow through our experiences. We heal through our experiences. Grandma may not ever, she may not have shared all of the things that we go through in life, but hey, it's real. So that's why the podcast exists. Why did I change it and say we do not care club? Because at this point, in my life, if I be honest, I just don't give a damn about a lot. I don't. Mhm. I'm a woman. I don't care. I don't care, and I shouldn't care. But there was a long time in my life where I care about so much, and I held the weight, as they say. And what Erica Badu, bag lady, you go. Yeah, I was the bag lady because I used to could be considerate of about everybody but myself. And if that's you, and if you done that too, please talk to me in the chat. But I definitely used to be considerate about everybody, everything except for myself. Went a long time not knowing who I was. Um, um, but I definitely found her. So once I found her, I'm able to say, I don't care. Where before I would be nervous to be like, oh God, how would they feel if I say I don't care? Or, what would they think if I say I don't care? All of the things. So now, and this is why you're here, because you don't give a damn either. We don't give a damn. You feel bad about how I walk through the room? I don't care. You feel some type of way about how confident I am today? I don't care. You don't like how I dress? I don't care. You don't like how I talk? I swear to you, I don't care. And if you really having a problem with who I am, like, girl, ooh, be prepared to be sick of me. If you want to keep looking at me, Jasmine said that definitely was me. If you want to keep looking at me and being present and how I am and how I move and all of that, and you don't want to focus on yourself, I don't care. Sit back and watch the show. Okay. So that is why this podcast exists. It's a podcast for women who are healing, who are realigning and choosing themselves without the guilt trip, while letting go of the people pleasing, the fake ass peace. Somebody be like, hey, how you doing? How you doing today? And you just be like, good, knowing damn well you thought about how all the ways of why you're not good, but out your mouth you said good. You should be around a community of people who you just be like, I am not good, girl. I am tired. I don't know I don't know whether I'm coming or going, but you should be able to be in a space where you can speak that and people understand that and they don't judge you for saying opposite. You get what I'm saying? Like, you should be in a place where you don't have to fake the peace. You have peace for real. And then you should be in a place where, wait, y'all, what's that on my earring? Then you should be in a place where, you, you know. Mhm. Yeah. We'll talk about that in a second. Alexa said, be prepared to be sick of me all 2025. I don't care. Okay. I feel like everybody should put it in the comments. I don't care. We don't care. We do not care. Be prepared. Be prepared. We definitely do not care. We definitely do not care. Now, anybody who's on the outside and saying, why is this podcast name We Don't Care? Because we don't. It's time for us to rise up for real and be able to walk in how we feel for real, unapologetically. And whoever is in your circle or around you, Jasmine said, I don't care. Girl, we don't care. Mm. All right. Why don't we care? Because we stop the shrinking. We're no longer shrinking. We are no longer shrinking to make others feel comfortable. I'm going to say this one more time. Why don't we care? Because we don't shrink over here. Why are we shrinking? Because we wanted to make mommy feel good. Why are we shrinking? Because we wanted to make our friends feel good, even knowing damn well we have already evolved from those friends. We know, if we being honest, we have some friends that we need to leave where they at. They ain't do you no wrong. They ain't do you no harm. But for some reason, how all of a sudden you knew who the hell you was. And where when you held that conversation with your good girlfriend and y'all was talking about people, you don't need to talk about, you don't feel the need to talk about people no more because you working on yourself so damn good. Now when your girlfriend call you and she be like, girl, let me tell you. And you just be like, girl, I'm just trying to sleep tonight all night, like fall asleep on time so I can get up and be rested tomorrow. Girl, I'm just trying to figure out how I can get this promotion. Girl, I'm just figuring out how I can start this business. Girl, let's talk about that. I don't give a damn about what Tasha is doing. I don't give a damn about what Keisha is doing or Karen or Betty Lou. We don't care about that. Hope she's doing well. But let me tell you, I'm shrinking if I'm sitting here holding a conversation about her. Because if we being honest, nobody's perfect. I ain't perfect. Keisha ain't perfect. Nobody's perfect. But guess what? I ain't shrinking no more. I know that I'm going to Jasmine's clapping. We ain't shrinking no more. So I love you. I love you, girl. You ain't do me no harm. You ain't do nothing bad by me. I promise you didn't. I love you so much. But I cannot. So if you tell a girl, I can't, if you tell her, hey girl, I can't listen to this shit today. I'm trying to figure out how to make sure that these kids are being productive. I'm trying to make sure these kids are fed. I'm trying to make sure that I am good. I'm trying to remember the fact that I needed to eat today. I don't care about what that girl did over there, right? And if you done vocalize that to her, and then she still feel the need to not talk about what she's worked on for herself, but stuff, okay, maybe she need to be part of the do not disturb group because we don't care. Maybe she need to be on the block list for a while because we don't care. And then when she try to guilt you and be like, "Oh, you acting different. Why you being strange? Why you acting like that? Why?" And she want to ask you all the questions, and you already vocalized to her that, "Hey, I'm trying to work on this right here." Then her season is up, and let's not forget, it could be your person, could be a family member, could be a job. Season can be up. Why is that season up? It's because you're done shrinking. Let's please remember that. The season is up when you're done shrinking. When you feel like you are having to downplay yourself to make others feel comfortable, the season may be very well definitely up. All right. If your growth makes someone uncomfortable, that's their stretching, not your shrinking. If your boundaries feel like betrayal to them, that's a reflection on where they have been benefiting from your silence. Hey, girl, hey, already over it? Okay. But they've been benefiting from your silence. They've been benefiting from you shrinking. Is that fair to you? Hell no. We don't care. We're going to stop acting like we care. We're going to stop faking peace. We're going to stop faking confidence. We're going to stop faking love for someone that you know damn well you don't have for them anymore. We are stopping all of that. Drop in the chat, we don't care. We are the We Don't Care Club. Tell me something that you are no longer going to shrink in. We don't care about that shit. I used to be a person that I would always be quiet. I would just sit there, and if I had an opinion on something, I would just be quiet. I would just, it's okay. I'm just not gonna say nothing because they don't care about what I think. It's not important. Whatever the case may be. Okay. I used to be that person. Now, but then on the top of that, hold on, check this. I used to be the person where I used to be so damn quiet that also I'm the person that shit will be on my face, right? Like I'm quiet, but my face saying, girl, you stupid. Or my face is saying that shit don't make no damn sense. My face is reading it. So it used to be a place where people would feel some type of way, regardless of whether I said something or I didn't say anything. So I'm sitting here saying, the fuck? I'm not gonna go here because da 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 da. I'm not gonna say nothing here because da 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 da. I'm confident enough to know that even if I'm in a room by myself, it's okay because I am not shrinking anymore for someone who is intimidated by my silence or intimidated by my confidence. Do you not know how hard I worked to be this confident chocolate child here? I went through depression. I went through a whole bunch of not knowing who the hell I was. It was some real work to get to be the Jamesia that you see right here. And so, why would I shrink for your insecurities? Or why would I shrink because you are not confident in who the hell you are? You got to do the work just like I did, but I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I'm going to shrink myself because I worked so hard on being who I am today. That shit ain't cockiness. That shit is confidence. Because I laid on the floor crying, not knowing who the hell I was, not knowing a whole bunch of children about to leave them because I ain't know what world I not knowing. Now, I will say, now, let me just clarify. Let me just make sure we all clear. The purpose of this podcast and the purpose of my business, which is me as a life coach, is to help the woman be strong, is to help the woman be confident, is to help her identify that the fact that even in her weak ass place that she thinks she's weak in, she is strong as hell. And my goal is for her to shift her mindset to see, well, although I am here, I still made it to see another damn day. There was a whole bunch of strength to get to that next day. My goal is for her to see the strength, not the weakness. That's my goal. Let me be clear. But while I'm doing that, while I'm on a journey, while I'm walking in my fucking purpose to help the woman see that, Ain't no woman who feels like I'm doing too much gonna tell me I'm doing too much. Then I'm checking. The fuck you mean? Sit down now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Too damn confident. Who that? I tell anybody. I tell my friends and stuff. I said I'm David's little. I tell I'm David's little sister, and God gave him the green light to do a whole bunch of shit, and he gave me the green light to do a whole bunch of shit too. Okay, don't play with me. Please don't stop. Okay, let me check what y'all comments. Already over it said period. Alexis said, let me see what Alexis said. She says, I'm loading both of my businesses up because I don't care what nobody say, period. Load it up because guess what? There's a community of people out here waiting on you. The very first time I got motivated, like when I was really motivated to say, just be like, okay, I want to do this. I want to start a business. I was with my sister. We went to like this Juneteenth park or whatever. We went somewhere, and I was just like, I was looking at this vehicle, and my sister and her friend was just like, what are you doing? I was mesmerized at this mobile teeth whitening vehicle. This was during COVID time. I was mesmerized by it. I don't know why, but I just let me. I do know why. Let me tell you. It's because I'm quite sure they were successful during COVID time. Their purpose was to start a business. They didn't allow the epidemic to stop them to start the business, and then they got very versatile and did it in a mobile vehicle. Meanwhile, there's a whole bunch of women out here waiting on me. What am I waiting on? If they have a mobile teeth whitening business, then why the hell am I sitting here waiting? There's a tribe out here waiting for me. There's a tribe out here waiting on Alexis. There's a tribe waiting on every single person that's here watching this live. Right? Here we are. Jasmine said, woo, baby, let me kick my feet up because going forward, I don't. Oh, girl, if I had something to throw, I would throw it because I felt every bit of that. We don't care. And then the beautiful thing of it now, it's a club here. It's a whole community here of a whole bunch of we don't give a fuck ass females who try to, because why? Now we got a community of women saying, girl, I walked in that building the other day and I was applying for the job, and I could tell that the other people who was applying felt some type of way. And here we are saying, we don't care. Let them feel some type of way. That's your job. You qualify. And if they don't want you at that job, guess what? You got enough skills to create the business. Your clientele is waiting on you. You get what I'm saying? When I first started my business, of course, people was just like, who I was always be the lending ear for people. Oh, now she a coach, and now she was like, go to my website. Now she's just like, book a free consultation, and then this is the invoice. The fuck you mean, an invoice? Until people understood, hey, she bout that life. Like, she don't play. I promise you, I have any woman thinking she could jump off the top of the damn roof and will fly. The hell? But until the people started trying to book me, I booked myself. I created the events. I created the webinars. I created it and let the people know, here I go. Okay. Alexa said, period. Already over it. She is a coach. She said, Coach C is in the building. Let them know. Let them know what you specialize in. Let them know. Now, some people would be like, oh, like she's a coach too? So some of those jealous people, some of those people who don't know who they are will be like, "Ooh, I probably you." She said, "Coach, she's a coach too. Why would she do that? She a coach too." Because there's an unlimited supply of people out here waiting on us. I am very big on we work together, not against each other. Coach sees people who she is her tribe is connected to her are not my people, and my people are not hers. You feel me? And once women understand that, you will walk around not caring. Jasmine said yes. Once we understand that, we'll walk around not caring. Y'all, let's move on. Anybody else got any comments? I'm sorry. I feel like we know the purpose of this podcast. If you are new here, and then you also know, hey, why we are not shrinking, why we don't care, why we don't give up. Fuck. Can someone in the chat tell me what unbothered means to them? I'll wait. Can you tell me what unbothered means to you? It don't have to be deep. Just tell me what you think it is. Don't make me play no music. Because I want to know at least one person tell me what unbothered, what you think unbothered means to you. And we're not going to be here too much longer, y'all. I want to keep us under an hour, but don't leave. All right. So nobody's going to tell me what unbothered means to them. Okay. Unbothered means you don't care. It wasn't no like trick question or nothing. It means you are clear on your values. You are clear on your morals. You are clear on your confidence. You are clear on your peace. You are unbothered. Meaning situations happen. Break your peace. Exactly. Not letting anybody break your peace. Now, I ain't saying they ain't gonna try. We ain't saying that we don't have those moments of whoo, shoot, right? But it's the moment that you are able to pull it back in. Yes, your kids got on your nerves, right? Yeah, they got on your nerves. But guess what? You knew how to get alone, whether it's sitting in the car by yourself for a few minutes, whether it's closing your bedroom door and locking it, whatever the case may be, you knew how to pull it back in where you can get yourself back balanced. And you didn't allow your children to shrink you to a place where you're stressed and then you become sick. Been there. Been there so much that they almost feel like I don't care. And it's not that I don't care, it's that I have to be balanced because I have to live longer. I have to be to a place where I'm on this earth way longer than I may look healthy, but I want to be healthy on the inside too. Now, love y'all, mean it. Now get away from me. Unbothered. That's an example of unbothered. Being clear on the fact that y'all not going to, you used to take me here. Now, I might go here a little bit, then I'm going to realize, oh no, we ain't going there. Lack of interest. Like if you're sitting here thinking, oh, I gotta be, we don't be fake. This one thing about me, if I could be honest, I can deal with a lot of people. but especially if a person can identify, like, hey, I missed it. I ain't, I ain't perfect. Because no one's perfect. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. Okay. But the fake stuff is where it's too much. It takes too much to fake it. I can see through it. So because I can see through it, I just separate myself from it. But unbothered, I'm not gonna give it energy if I don't want to. I'm clear on the fact that I don't want to give that energy. I'm clear on the fact that that ain't worth my time. I am clear on the fact that I'm evolving. I'm clear on the fact that that relationship or whatever does not serve me anymore. I'm clear on the fact that that's it. That's all. I'm good. Don't care. Not shrinking. I'm growing and I'm going to grow out loud. I feel like I'm an example of growing out loud to my children, because I have older adult children and I have smaller kids. And my older kids, I don't know why I keep saying like that. My older kids, they saw a version of me that I'd never want to see again. But they don't even realize that that was a version that should not have never existed. I am in my mid 40s, and I honestly can tell you I didn't really start understanding and learning who I was until I got in my 30s. Where I can seriously use my voice and knew and recognize my voice. I shouldn't have went that long in my life, and it didn't take that long for me. But I grew up in a way where, this is how I should be, this is how I should act, this is how I should move, this is how, because that's what you're told. This is how you should do, until I realized I don't like that. I knew I didn't like it, but I did it. And that was caused the unhappiness. That's what caused the depression. So now that I know who I am, right? We're not shrinking. Now that you are who are the ones that are here right now, we're not shrinking. This club is not about pretending that things don't affect us, but it's about learning how to respond differently, protecting your energy and your purpose. Okay? We're not going to pretend, but we're going to protect our energy and our purpose. Is that clear? Do y'all understand that? So, of course, the coach in me has to give y'all something to take with you, right? So I want to give y'all the unbothered homework for the week. If you could put this in your phone, like type it in, or even put it in your notes, put it in your notes or write it down. The unbothered homework for the week is I will not shrink to soothe someone else's comfort zone. I'm really big on affirmations. I'm really big on speaking until you believe it and then walk in it. So I want you to write down, I will not shrink to soothe someone else's comfort zone. I want you to say it. I want you to feel it. And I want you to walk in it, act in it, until you are 100% can really, whenever you hit with a situation, someone says something and you don't like it. And instead of you keeping your mouth closed, you just be like, well, I don't agree with that. I don't like that. I don't. Mm, I can see your point of view, but from my point of view, this is how I feel. Okay. If we can put that in the chat for anyone who comes later, I will not shrink to soothe someone else's comfort zone. I will not shrink to soothe someone else's comfort zone. That's your unbothered homework. Y'all got that down? Okay. So this is only the beginning. Every other week we'll be unpacking, we will be unlearning, and unlocking. You're not too much. You're actually exactly what you're meant to be. Growing out loud, being amazing, being who you were destined to be. Growing to be the person for someone else, being that business owner, to be for your tribe, whether it's for your family, but for you first. Please make sure it's for you first. If this episode spoke to your soul, share it with another powerful woman. Make sure you urge them to subscribe. Make sure you even leave a review on this episode. Just let the ladies know there's a community here of ladies who are growing out loud, ready to take on the world. Thank you, Alexis. Growing out loud, ready to take on the world. Okay. Until we meet again, I want you to protect your peace. I want you to honor your voice. And remember, we do not care. I will not shrink to soothe someone else's comfort zone. Excuse me. All right, you guys. I will see you in another couple weeks. Thank you for joining. We do not care podcast where we are here ready to take up space. Okay. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you joined me today. And I will see you next time on We Do Not Care. See you later.